this in the description below if you haven't seen it already, but I'm going to talk to you guys through it right now, and then we'll get going. So today's workout. Let me pull it up so I don't accidentally get it wrong. So check it out in the description below, but today's workout is a 14 minutes to get as far as possible. So either you can finish it in 14 minutes, or technically it's a 14-minute time cap, however you want to look at it. It is 30 single arm push press. So a push press, for me, with my water jugs, I'm going to have my bag. I'm going to hold it like this. So it's a typical front position like I would with the barbell, where it's outside of my arm, but my arm's tucked in tight. I'm not doing anything flared out like this and putting my shoulder in a weird position. Keep everything nice and tight. I'm going to dip and punch overhead. For me personally, this isn't that heavy, so I'm going to turn it into strict press. I'm going to use just my shoulders to press. But every time I come back down, the item's going to come back to my side, and my fist is going to come right back to my shoulder and my chin. I'm not going to do this and cut them in half. I want to get that range of motion still, so I'll just do strict press and not use my legs. But if you have like a heavy kettlebell or dumbbell, you could do a push press to help you keep moving the entire time. So this is 30 straight up. So you do 30 of those, and then 30 deficit deadlifts. So for these, we have books. If you have something you can kind of raise up, perfect. But I have these books just to make it to where I can get a full range of motion involved. Because if I wasn't using these, and then I had my weight and I did this, I could touch the floor. It'd be pretty easy. But now that I'm up here, I'm going to get that much more of a stretch and really feel my hamstrings, which are really feeling it already before we start the workout. So that's a good sign. But when you're doing it, it is not you keeping your legs locked out and doing an RDL motion. I want you to bend the knees once you get past the knee and then drop the butt slightly so it's not too much on the hamstrings. Also, don't force it to where you're here and you keep going, let your back round. You don't have to go all the way down. As long as you feel your hamstrings, you're perfect there, okay? So 30 of those. So once you've done 30 presses, 30 deadlifts, then you do 30 presses the other side, 30 deadlifts. Then you do 30 dips. So I'm gonna use my coffee table, feet out in front, come down as low as I can comfortably, and then fully extend the top, squeeze my triceps hard. Back to the deadlifts, presses, deadlifts, presses, deadlifts. That's a lot of reps, a lot of different pieces. So again, check out the description below if you have any questions. Perfect. What's up, Megan? I'm glad this worked out the shoulder burn. I need it. So again, if you guys have any questions, let me know right now. Otherwise, we'll start the warm-up in like 30 seconds. Anything you can press overhead, a bag with whatever in it, something heavy to make it challenging, and some kind of raised platform, and then a coffee table or a chair or something like that you can do dips on. On the dips, you're going as low as you can where you feel a stretch in the front of the shoulder, and you block out on the way up so you feel the back of the triceps. What's the weight of your dumbbells, Chelsea? A loser buys a fitted when the gym opens back up. I will definitely lose, so I'll owe you fitted. 25. Yeah, I still do deficit. Not a crazy deficit. So this is like probably like 6 inches. So the book's probably 2 inches each. I maybe stand on like a book or two, just so you can really feel it in your ham knees. And then when you do that, if you're using a dumbbell, you don't have to have the dumbbell tilted or you don't have to have the dumbbell flat. I want you to tilt it like this, so just one head of the dumbbell touches, but you're still getting that stretch. But I don't want to overdo it by having the dumbbell be flat. You have to get down lower to hit it. All right, we're going to start the warm-up. Let me pull up the warm-up real quick. So, warm-up. Every minute for 9 minutes. Minute 1, 45 seconds of quadruped around the world. Adam, you know these because you do barbell, and Roderick loves these. But what's going to happen is you get into a quadruped, so tabletop position, raise your hands to the floor, like half an inch, barely, just so they're hovering, but they're not too high, and they're not still on the floor. From here, I'm going to widen my feet a little bit so I have a little more stability, pressing my shoulders into the floor. I'm going to raise one hand up, opposite hand, my foot up, opposite foot up. It's really, really hard, especially if you're trying to keep your body super still. So make sure you're not like doing a lot of swaying and lifting up your whole torso as you're doing it. You want to keep your body as immobile as possible as you're doing this exercise. 45 seconds, then 15 seconds to rest. Then next, 45 seconds reverse snow angels, laying flat on the floor. I want you guys to start, thumbs touching, bring your hands all the way around, overhead, come back to your sides, back behind you, thumbs touching. Try to have your hands as high off the floor as possible. Minute 3, alternating shoulder press. So I'm actually going to use my backpack for this. What I'm going to do, so I'll have my backpack and not hit the fan. I'm going to press over my head like this, back and forth for 45 seconds. So you don't need a lot of weight here. I wouldn't use anything heavier than like a 20-pound weight if you have that, but something you can just keep moving with for 45 seconds, okay? So quadruped around the world, then we got reverse snow angels, then we got the alternating shoulder taps. Cool? Questions? Oh, we good to go? All right, we're gonna get started. If you have your phone with you, you can start a time as well so you can see the clock happening. Otherwise, I'll yell out times, let you guys know where we're at so you can just follow along. Okie dokie. All right, guys, first one, we're doing quadruped around the world. Let me actually move this over here. All right, starting in 3, 2, 1, and go. It helps if you have your feet and your knees, or your feet and your hands wide, so it's a little more stable. But you're trying to keep your hips and your torso as still as possible as you raise one limb at a time. And it's not a big raise either, it's a little inch or two off the floor. You have 25 seconds in. Ten more seconds. And rest. Next, reverse snow angel. So keeping your nose right next to the floor. Don't raise your head. Starting with thumbs touching at each other. Come up all over head, thumbs touch again. Hands as high off the floor as you can get them. Starting in 3, 2, 1, and go. Try not to shrug up. Try to keep your shoulders away from your ears. Keep your shoulders down and back as much as you can. "30 seconds. 5. And rest. My shoulders are already feeling it. Megan was not lying, this is a shoulder burn. Holy cow. All right, next we're going to those alternating shoulder presses. And we're off. Just shoulders on these, no push press. Oh, my shoulders are already tired. Oh, man. We're at 30 seconds. Five. And rest. One round, 2 more to go. Again, if you get lost, the workout description is in the description of this video. Workout is in the description of the video. So you can check it out there and get a refresher. All right, 3, 2, 1. We're at 20 seconds, you guys. 30. Oh, that's rough. Keep your knees right next to the floor the whole time. 5. 3, 2, 1. Oh, my shoulders are already done. All right. Great workout, you guys. See you later. Oh, my goodness. Next, we got reverse snow angels. 3, 2, 1. We're at 25. Ten more. And rest. Oh my gosh. Shoulders will definitely be warm for the workout. All right, next got those presses. 3, 2, 1, and go. We're at 20. 30. 5. And rest. One more time through, guys. After this, we'll spend a good amount of time mobilizing before we start the workout, so you should be feeling good afterwards. Right now, I'm dying. A very slow, painful death. Shoulder death. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh man. We're at 30. 40. And rest. Oh. Damn. That's not fun. Even the snow angels are wrecking me. 3, 2, 1, and go. Try to keep the arms straight. Again, don't bring the shoulders by the ears. Keep the shoulders down and back. We're at 30. 5. And rest. These quadruped things, no bueno. Oh my gosh, Chelsea, they're horrible. And go. Last minute. We're at 20. 35, 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Boom. Okay, workout number 1 out of the way. Was that as miserable for you as it was for me? That was not fun at all. That was rough. So we'll do a couple quick stretches. I'll talk about the movements one more time before we get started, and then we'll get started. So, first stretch, you guys, just to help open the shoulders a little bit, you're gonna walk your hands as far back behind you as possible. Try to keep your hands close together. Try not to let them come too far to the side. And we'll spend about 30 seconds here. Let's do this. There you go. Few more seconds. All right. From here, thread the needle. About 30 seconds here. So drive that arm far forward, and then bring your chest right down to the floor. Switch sides. Definitely feels really good. It's help open them back up. My shoulders were burning. Now I feel okay. Now they're ready for the workout. All right. Next, my favorite stretch, hips and hamstrings. So first, get into a long lunge. Drive your heel or your hips towards your heel. Hold a second or two. Push the hips back. Straighten out that front leg. We'll go back and forth about 20 seconds. Then we'll switch sides. Then we'll get ready for the workout. And switch. Okay. So just to kind of elaborate more on the presses a little bit. So it goes 30 presses one side, 30 presses the other side, 30 dips, then back to 30 one side, 30 one side. And then in between, after you set, you're doing 30 of the deficit deadlifts. If you're like me and you don't have access to a heavy weight, that's fine. Just do strict press instead of push press. So I have my weight here. I'm going to squeeze my legs, squeeze my abs, punch straight up, come back in. So I bring my fist all the way back towards my chin. If you have a heavier weight or a dumbbell or kettlebell, something that's kind of more challenging to do 30 presses with, then you can incorporate push press. I would say nothing more than 2 sets. So if you're doing like 3 sets of 10, don't start doing push press. If you're doing strict press, do whatever you got to do to make sure you're getting done in 2 sets, if not unbroken for that part. Because your shoulders are going to get toasty anyways. If you're breaking it up early on, it's going to definitely affect how your workout goes towards the end. And then for the deficit deadlifts, they don't have to be heavy here. So I'm pretty sure you guys know if you do a lot of empty barbell good mornings, which isn't a lot of weight at all, you're definitely feeling it the next day because it's not only forcing you to really stretch them, but it's really a lot of toll on the hamstrings to stabilize you in that position as well. So when I'm here, I'm pushing my butt back, get a deep hamstring stretch, come back up to standing. Don't rush them and bounce up and down too much. Move slow and efficiently with these. Another quick thing to clarify on the deadlifts. It's not a stiff leg deadlift. So I don't want you to push your butt back and keep your knees locked out like this. Once you have the weight and you get past your knee, then drop your hips with you as well. So that way it's not too much on the hammies and they don't rip on you and turn to a huge problem. Don't do that. Okay? So we're gonna start in like 30 seconds. Questions, shoot them on here, and then we're gonna hit it. Also, in the description of the workout, I put down 30 left and then 30 right. Doesn't matter which hand you start with, as long as you make sure you do all 30 on one side, then do your deadlifts, then do all 30 the other side. I put that saying you can't do like 15, 15, and then your deadlifts. All right, guys. No questions, so let's do it. Again, feel free to start a clock. Otherwise, I'm starting one here, and you can just go off of the sound of my voice. We got 14 minutes to get it done, or it's a 14-minute cap to see how many reps you can get done. Okie dokie. So I got my weight, I got my platform to step on, and I got my dip station, my coffee table. All right. Goodbye, shoulders. I knew you well. All right, guys, here we go. Starting in 3, 2, 1, and hit it. 30 all on one side. Ooh. Oh, 30. Oh, man, that was nasty. All right. Soft knees, push the butt back, then drop the hips. We are currently at 2 minutes. Keep that arm close to the ear. Punch straight up. Those abs really tight too. Make sure you're not arching or twisting your body. Whew. Oh. At the top of the deadlifts, really squeeze those glutes hard. Whew. I did 15 dips. I'm gonna take a little break. We're at 4.5 minutes. Ooh, I did 7 that time. Oh, 30. Oh, man. All right, we are at 5.5 minutes, guys. Plenty of time to finish. Keep moving. Make sure you keep your back flat on deadlifts. Again, it's not an RDL, so you can drop your butt last second. Your chest should never be level with your hips. Chest a little bit higher at all times. Whoop. My books are a little uneven. That looks better. All right. We are just under 7 minutes, everyone. So halfway through. Whoa. Oh, shoulders are feeling it. Oh, I'm only doing 20 that time. I'm gonna double check real quick, make sure does it finish with dips, or does it? Does not. We do left, right, And then we're done. So only one set of those dips. Oh. Woo. Stand tall, squeeze the butt every time. We are at, oops, where'd my timer go? We are at 9:11 right now. Never forget. All right, we're at 10 minutes right now, 10:10 to be exact. I'm on my last set of deadlifts. Once you're done, type done in the chat so I know you're finished. And 30. All right, guys, I finished at 11:09. If you're still going, keep going. Once you're done, type down in the chat. And then even if I'll tell you the time that's posted on here when I see it, in case if you didn't have a clock running. That was a lot of hammies and a lot of shoulders. We are currently at, oh, my hamstrings are twitching. We're at 11:50 right now. Actually, let me do this. We're at 12:20. $12.37. Again, it's if you finish under 14, or as far as you get in 14 minutes. Done. I have 12:50 on the time. 12:50. What weight did you use, Adam? Or what equipment did you use? If you didn't have a weight per se, and you're jerry rigging it. We're at 13:10 right now. 50 seconds to go. Nice, you're done too, Chelsea. Nice. All right. Good job, you guys. Let's do some stretches together, and then we will. I'll go with extra credit if you're interested. 12:07. Nice, Chelsea. Okie dokie. So, first stretch we're gonna do lying pec stretch. You guys know that one, I'm pretty sure. Have your arm out to the side. Drop the other leg over. All right, switch sides. What did you say, Adam? He said 25 push press per pound deadlift. Nice. I'm assuming my jug has only been like 12 pounds or so, maybe not even that. So mine was up a little bit lighter than your guys's. All right, next puppy dog. Butt up in the air. Drag your arms out in front of you. Bring your armpits towards the floor. Okie dokie. Chelsea. The dips were the worst part. Yeah, the dips were horrible. My shoulders and my triceps were feeling it. Last one, guys, single leg forward fold. So one leg out, one leg in, reach for your toes. Oh, those are tight. What do you guys have planned today? What are you guys doing to fill up your time? Today, I think I'm gonna get some more backyard work done. Keep mowing down the weeds that keep growing back because it keeps raining every other day. And then some reading. Switch sides. Again, after the stretch, I'll show you guys extra credit if you're interested. Then if you guys want individual stuff, like if you have some more dumbbells and you want more, workouts tailored to you, let me know and I'll give you guys some more extra stuff. Or if you just want to know what exactly you could do if you have, like maybe you have like a bike at home, maybe you have a pull-up bar at home. You can always email me, again, Hudson@CrossHumanity, and then I can just send you guys, hey, whenever you see this movement, you can do that. Or in the next week of workouts, I would implement it this way or whatever it is. So, all right. We'll go over extra credit, and that'll be a wrap for today. Working when needed, cooking, yoga, Netflix with Disney Plus. Open for streaming suggestions. So I watched, I don't know if you were in the chat the other day when we did the live, but I've been watching, what's it called? Formula One. It's those really low, sleek race cars with the open wheels, like that go like 200 miles per hour around the racetrack. I wasn't really interested at first. Like, I'll just watch it to see what's up, but it was really freaking entertaining. It was really good, and it gets you, it gets your heart racing just watching it. How much like drama is involved, and how intense of a sport it really is. All right, so extra credit. We got 3 rounds, 2 movements. First one, 10 single arm upright rows each side, followed by 10 hollow to arch. So for the single arm upright row, bam. Grab a weight, something you can do 10 unbroken reps with each side, nice and smoothly. So this is my weight right here. I'm gonna have it to my side. I'm gonna pull it up to my shoulder, have my arm up and back, come back down nice and slow. Make sure you're not pulling like this and then having your elbow horizontal. You're also not doing anything funky and try to internally rotate your shoulder, let your shoulder drop forward. You're trying to keep your chest open, drop that shoulder down and back as you pull, come back down nice and slow. 10 one side, 10 the other side. Then the hollow to arch, that's where you start in that hollow position. From here, with your toes pointed, fingers pointed, you flip over to an arch, come back over to a hollow. Back and forth is 1. So you'll do 20 total rocks. Make sure you're switching which side you're going to. So don't just go left, right. Make sure you go left, right. You're hitting both directions. That makes sense. Cool? Let me know if you got questions. Otherwise, that's it for today. I've been taking my dogs on long walks all the time. That's another, time waster right there. Well, not time waster, I want to say, but I've been spending a lot of my time. All right. Take care, you guys. Nice job today. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow's workout gonna be a blast. I already know. I can feel it in my bones. Take care. Have a healthy breakfast. If you already had breakfast, have a healthy lunch. Take a nap. See you guys later.